Flame alone! Stay cool, bad boy.
Hey, you right, guys? So I'm at my friend Michael's house. That's why the camera is so much better. And I thought, since I've been doing quite a few political videos, I thought I'd do much more of a fun one. So we're going to be doing top fives of different video game genres or different video game series. I'm going to be doing top five fantasy games. That's kind of like my forte. That's my 39 as well. Anyway, so it was meant to be a joke. Kind of failed. I'll put fake laughed in afterwards. I'm going to cut all that stuff anyway. So, I'm going to introduce a few of my friends. Jermal, my friend right here next to me, is going to introduce himself with his YouTube name and any other social media he has, and then he's going to introduce the game series he's going to be talking about, and he's going to give his top five. I'm going to start first. Actually, no, let's introduce what game series we're going to be doing, and then we'll do our top five. So, Jermal, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Jermal Benjamin, and my YouTube channel is JSim93. Done a few videos on there, plan to do more, and yeah, my page is pretty much JSim93 on everything else. So yeah, just follow me on Twitter, Instagram, wherever. Yeah.
And what game series are you going to be reviewing your top five?
I'll do top 5 Tekken. Because that's my favorite.
Awesome,
series.
awesome. And Michael.
My name is Michael Rang. You can find me on YouTube, Mr. Chinese Boy. It's pretty much filled with music, but I haven't done it for a long time now, so it's pretty older stuff. But you can still check it out. I used to like doing music. Check it out. You might like it. Don't know. We'll see.
What films? What game series are you going to be doing your best five in?
Best five. I'm actually gonna do best five fighting games.
Best five fighting games. Full stop. Cool, man. And Taylor, do you want to come over, dude? Oh. Come on, man. Right, my friend Taylor here. Is gonna my friend Taylor here. Would you like to introduce yourself, your social networks, and what game series or game genre you're going to be doing your top five in?
What's going on? My name's Taylor, aka Jesus, also known as Tazzy or God. I'm going to be doing.
You're going to cut the Jesus and the God thing, don't you?
You can do what you want.
Go on.
I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing Call of Duty. I think. Am I doing Call of Duty? I'm doing Call of Duty.
Yeah, cool, man. Cool. Right, let me first start with the best five fantasy games. Okay.
Okay, I look good in that video.
You do look good, man. You do look good. Okay. I'm going to start with at number 5 is going to be The Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda. The Wind Waker. I picked this one at number 5 because I really love the way you can explore around the different islands with your boat, the way that you can change the wind. I love the storyline. I think it's got quite a lot of depth in it, and the lore, which goes back to the old Legend of Zelda games I'm going to be going into. I think is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. The second one, number 4, will be the Game of Thrones game by Telltale Tales. I just feel because we've got so much rich content from the series itself, and the Telltale games, which is already fantastic for doing The Walking Dead, really capitalized on that, and it was fantastic. Can't contend with anything. I think it's really, really good. Number 3. Fantasy games is Lord of the Rings, The Shadow of Mordor. That game is fantastic. I think the backstory it tells of Middle Earth is pretty much because it not only does it have good gameplay, good acting, good graphics, but it adds an important chapter to the rest of the Lord of the Rings lore. Number 2 is The Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time, because without that game, literally none of these other modern fantasy games would exist. I think the storyline is fantastic. The gameplay is brilliant. We all love it. We all love Link. He's fantastic. We love him. He's fantastic. He's part of our childhood. And number 1, the game I've spent hours upon hours and continue to spend hours upon hours upon is Skyrim. I love this game with all my heart. I'm going to actually tell you the reasons why. Number 1 the gameplay map is massive.
Dragons.
It's huge. It's got dragons. You can play. You can spend hours on anything. For example, I joined a companion, so I became a werewolf, and I can join the Thieves Guild. Dark Brotherhood is so rich with content. Literally, some days I'm bored, I just walk in one direction and I'll find a cave or something like that, and boom, it's just brilliant. It's fantastic. I really recommend you get Skyrim. It's really cheap now. Buy it. See if you can buy it now with all of the DLC. Because it's cheap right now. So you can just please. I recommend you go and buy it. It is fantastic, and buy with the DLC because that way you can have a house and have a wife or a husband and some kids. 2 kids actually. So yeah, I recommend that. And that is my top 5 fantasy games. And I'm going to hand you over to Jermal, who's going to go through his top 5. What was that? Tekken games.
Yeah,
Tekken games. Okay, go ahead, dude.
Mine will be probably basically based on like the storyline and just the average level. So number 5, I would say for Tekken would probably be Tekken 5. Reason why, because like it's a good game, but the reason why I put it to 5 is because my one's pretty much different, and I think it got overhyped with certain things. And number 4, like my 4th favorite would probably be I'll say Tekken Tag Tournament 2 because it's really good and stuff. But I cut that.
That's okay, man. Just go again, man. I'm gonna jump.
I need
anyway.
to plan it. That's why. Like I plan all my YouTube videos.
Okay, go. Okay, go. You plan yours again. I'm gonna go to Michael. Okay, guys, and I'm gonna hand you over to Michael now. He's gonna go through the top 5 fighting games, and he's gonna give his reasons. Starting from 5 and going to 1 being the best. Go on, and away to you, Michael. Go on.
I'm going to be doing this based on the franchise, but not a single individual game. So I'm just going to basically talk about why I like these fighting games a lot. Probably not. I'm just going to be quite general about them, to be honest. So starting from number 5, I'd say Mortal Kombat is number 5 for me first. Mortal Kombat generally has always been a stunning game. The graphics are great, and I'll say this in a way as like, because as we most know, most traditional fighting games are from Japanese culture, but for a game for a fighting game to not come from Japanese culture, which most people would generally generalize and stereotype, it's a beautiful game. The recent Mortal Kombat X, the graphics are beautiful. You got to love like the effort they put into the cinematics, like for the X-rays. They put all these little details with the character interaction. It's like, I mean, it's so creative. It's so creative how the developers made it fun and so interactive. There's gonna be some cool DLC. Like I can't wait for Predator and to come out and all that stuff. My 4th, I'll say Smash Bros. I love Super Smash Bros. I mean, there's this. I mean, this it's a game that's always like. People always debate about if it's a fighting game or not, but I still consider it a fighting game because it has things like footsies and you can still zone in the game and things like that. When you're with friends, Smash Bros is a good party game. You can mess about, you can do whatever you want. You can have like in the newest Smash Bros 4, you got the 8-player fights. You can if not you can do the traditional 1 to 4. Doesn't really matter. No matter what, it's a great party fighting game. But of course, because I take my fighting games very seriously. I would love to. Smash Bros is one of the. It's just I would love to take that game seriously. I like using characters like Peach, Pikachu, things like that. Number 3 probably would be. By the way, just to let you know, my last 3 are very Capcom related because most of my fighting game background is Capcom fighting games. So some from the last 3 now. The first one would be Marvel v Capcom. I mean, Capcom, Marvel. Who doesn't love that crossover? I mean, in your head, it's a banger. In my head. the combo system is mental. I won't lie. The combo system is very mental, and you have to be your execution has to be great in that game. What are you doing? Alright, cool. I'm joking. So yeah, in that game you do have to have the execution to do all the crazy combos, especially the infinities like Iron Man's infinity. That's
Wait, number 2.
yeah, number 2. Yeah, you got there. You have to be very skillful to do that. I'm not saying it's not possible. But if you got you have to be very dedicated to learn all that stuff. I mean, like again, I still love the traditional. It still has traditional fighting game techniques like zoning yet again, and also you got to love the air the air combos. They're brilliant. Right, let's go to the second one. Capcom versus SNK. Yeah, again, SNK is a wicked company. So is Capcom. Yeah, again, Capcom's probably my favorite company, just to let you know. But like SNK also known for the Fatal Few series, the Art of Fighting series, the King of Fighters series. Like put all those characters from the SNK fighting games, and you got the characters from the Capcom fighting games, and you got 2 wicked fighting games with 2 lots of great characters put together. So of course you have from SNK you got you got Kyo, Terry, Street Fighter. Of course you got your mascot Ryu, Kami, Rose, who's my favorite character in Ultra Street Fighter 4. Yeah, again, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably be repeating myself because all 3 of the Capcom games I'm talking about, genuinely, it's mainly because of classic fighting game techniques I always refer about. So yeah, again, footsie, zoning, and of course, like I love the fact that you can actually they incorporate the roll ability for both the Capcom and SNK characters when you play this game. So of course, so they've got a good balance of SNK fighting styles. The SNK fighting game styles and the Capcom fighting game styles as well. And to be honest, they both are similar in certain ways. Of course, and you have and I like the fact in number 2 they use the traditional 6-button layout. Of course, so of course you got your jab, you got jab punch, and of course you got your roundhouse kicks and all that stuff. And then of course, my first favorite Capcom game would be basically. I'm not sure if this is for most people. This probably would be for most people, just because it's a traditional fighting game. Would be Street Fighter, of course. Like I grew up as a kid. I grew up with Street Fighter 2. I grew up with Street Fighter 3. I got to play Street Fighter 1 a bit when I was younger, but during my age, it was more Street Fighter 2 that was done. And of course, Street Fighter 2 was around for a long time, especially with all the upgrades, like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo and all that stuff. And of course, you got the new HD remix they made, and like with classic characters back in the days with Cammy and Chun-Li. Chun-Li being like one of the most noticeable characters for fighting games, most noticeable female characters in fighting games.
Thunder Thighs.
Thunder Thighs, she does have Thunder Thighs. That's very true. But I like her Thunder Thighs. I'm not gonna.
Buff and Asian. It's a good look.
It's one of the games I would love to participate in Evil one day. I would love to be at Evil one day to participate in Street Fighter. Like of course, right now would be Ultra Street Fighter 4. I'd love to be there. I would love to use my Rose, my Kami, Poison. Great. Rose is a great zoning character. Her projectile is absolutely wicked. Her use of Soul Reflect is so cool. Her Soul Satellite is her Soul Satellite reminds me of Ouroboros for Strider in the Marvel Capcom games. There's just so many ways you can set up. It's just amazing, and it's just the game for most people the game would be technical once you start learning start taking it more professionally. But it's still it's still a fun game. It may not be a game where you can mash buttons as much like Mortal Kombat or Dead or Alive where they have set combos, but it's true. That's what I think because it's just a standard 6-lane battle. But of course, learning your timing, learning about what moves, the frame data, learning what moves have good hits done and what moves you can juggle. It's just when you put that all together, it's really great and it's quite rewarding when you learn all the things in these kind of fighting games. Because to most people, fighting game is just 2 people battling, but when I play Street Fighter, I feel very enlightened when I play Street Fighter just because of the fact that every time I learn new things, I learn all the technical stuff. I feel like it's such a knowledgeable game sometimes. Like it feels like if there was a Street Fighter school, this may sound cheesy, but if there was a Street Fighter school, I would take the I would love to take the test. Like
Like you learn a lot. You feel very skillful when you do it.
definitely, like because Street Fighter is all about you got to learn timing, learn how to punish your opponent,
Technique and everything.
technique, when to block. You got to learn about mix-ups, learn how to defend against. Learning how to read your opponent as well. Like you don't know if they're gonna do a mix-up on you, high, low, mid. You never know. Overhead. So it's just when you even learning how to read an opponent is really rewarding as well. But yeah, I mean.
Good man.
I love Street Fighter. It's one of the games I spend most time now playing.
If you like to give them, because obviously you're an Xbox player, if you give them your Xbox online ID and they could face you maybe if you like. If you give it to them
I
now.
mean, my Xbox name right now is Kawaii Prince. If you don't know what Kawaii, which I mean by Kawaii, I mean as the word cute in Japanese, which is spells Kawai and then Prince, no space. Kawaii Prince 2D. I meant sorry, that's my username. Kawaii Prince 2D, or you can find my Xbox through my email, which is dj_mike@hotmail.com.
Fantastic, and we're gonna post all of the networks and all that stuff in Word form. I'm now gonna hand you over to Taylor, who is our battle expert, and he's going to he's going to take us through his list of Call of Duty games. Okay, so there you go.
What's up, bitches? Right. Call of Duty games. World at War. That's my least favourite because I don't like it. It's boring.
That's number 5 then.
Number 5, I can't count. Number 4, Black Ops 1. Fucking easy. Good game. FAMAS. Beautiful. Number 3. What's number 3? COD 4. Don't mind that game. It's alright. It's not the best. Number 2, Modern Warfare 2. Nukes. Easy. Easy.
Now I want you to go in depth into why number 1 is your
Alright,
favourite.
number 1, Black Ops 2. Because I'm fucking good at it. Listen, I will rinse anyone. Anyone. All the D's. See these fuckers? All shit. Anyone. Jamal, your turn.
Mr. Jermal is going to take us through his top 5 Tekken games.
Anyone.
Yeah. Yeah. So like.
You've been on for fucking ages, Michael.
That's good, man.
So basically,
I don't know if you want to edit any bits.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut and all that stuff, man. It's gonna be good, man. We're gonna
Take the good bits first.
So
we're
just
gonna-
Street Fighter. Back up. Just leave it as that.
I'm gonna save it onto your thing, and next time I come back, I'll bring my hard drive, and then I'll get it.
Well, you can send it to him.
It's gonna be massive.
Yeah.
It won't be that big.
We'll see anyway.
Videos will be big.
But anyway, so 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna now hand you over to Jermal here, who's gonna go through his
Black.
yeah. I'm now gonna hand you over to Jermal here, who is gonna take us through his top 5 Tekken games.
So I'm gonna break down like my top Tekken games, and it's a hard one because I like all of them, but for starters, fuck off. Alright, so for starters, number 5 would be really fuck off.
Yeah, I'll stop doing it.
Alright, so number 5 will be Tekken Tag Tournament 1. Reason why I put it as number 5 because it weren't the best games like gameplay wise, but like the music and it was just a fun game, to be honest. And my 4th one would probably be Tekken 5. Reason for that is because it was a really good game, and like it upgraded so much from the older games. That's when combos started coming into play, when Tekken 5 started. And then my third one is a weird one. Is Tekken 4, which is the most hated Tekken game because of how slow it is. But in my opinion, the reason why I picked Tekken 4 is because the storyline is wicked, because that's when Kazuya, Jin, and Heihachi, they all meet up, and it's really wicked. So the real Tekken fans will know what I'm talking about and really understand. And the music and the stages in Tekken 4 were the best out of all the Tekken games. My second favourite, it will be Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Reason for that will be because, well, it has all the characters in it, and the combo system and the gameplay is wicked, and yeah, it's just fun to play online and stuff like that. So yeah, my number 1 choice is Tekken 3, and the reason for that is because Just like that's the one I grew up with. Like that's the one I spent most time with. So for nostalgia reasons, that's why it's number one. And yeah, so that's about it. Yeah.
Good list, Jermal.
Awesome. Well, listen. Thank you guys for thank you guys for watching. We're hopefully gonna do. Well, listen. We're gonna be going to the MC. We're gonna be going to the MCM Expo.
He's not going. Yeah.
I'm not going. I'm poor.
But he would love to go.
He would love to go.
He's been there before. Don't
Well,
worry.
we're going to go to the MCM Expo. Might make a few videos there. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Anyway, yeah, stay tuned for more videos.
Yeah.
Peace. Kawaii Prince to the earth.
What are you guys doing, man?